Hello everyone. Today we are going to convert a rig again. So the Avastar people have been working on the Avastar add-on and trying to make things easier for us bento heads. And so they've released a new update that makes it like super easy to update your rig. And I'm, pretty floored by this and how it can take these complex rigs and reproduce them. But it works fairly well. I've only tried it on a couple of rigs. I have not done it on this elephant yet, so we're all going to see this for the first time. But it's quick and easy. Gaia replied to me on the forums, and she gave a step-by-step account of how to do this. So I'm just going to basically use this step-by-step example and do it on the elephant here. So it's real simple. So I've already opened it. I'm selected on the skeleton. Here we have our Avastar panel, tool panel, rig type. We need extended, which gives us more options up top. Rebuild meshes we do not need. We might have missing bones, so who knows. There's also a couple extra tabs here, which I suspect will make it easier later to create these complex rigs simply by posing them. But that's not what we're doing today. And we're just going to update this rig, so let's update it. And there we go. I'm going to go to object mode, go side view, zoom in. It still does drop the rig down, so you always want to make sure you're at 0. So I want to go cursor to center, then I want to go selection to cursor, and that puts us right back to where we need to be. And what other things might I find in here? Okay, so let me go and check my eyes, and as you can see, my eyes are turned. And it shouldn't be that way. And I've made, this is an older version that wasn't updated. The one I've done recently, I've changed the bones quite a bit in the face, so. But anyway, so how do we fix these eyes? And before I used to have to redo all of this, but now they've made it super easy. And I just have this, let me see if I can show you a little bit better. It's a damp track, and that's going to the target. Now this is for the alt eyes. I'm not using the alt eyes, but might as well do it on these too. So you just delete that damp track. And I think I got to do this. There we go. So that's a different bone. Here's the normal eye bone. So let's delete that, and look at that. The eye snaps back to where it should be. So same over here. Delete that. There goes the eye, and I'll do it for the target too. But beyond that, it looks really good. It seems to have converted everything. Like I said, I've changed this final rig quite a bit, and but it worked fairly well. Real simple, just a few steps, and your rig is converted. I also wanted to show the latest version of this rig that I've done, just to show it off a little. Now, I'm also going to show people how to change the colors of the bones, because I like to do this because in my action editor or dope sheet here, it'll show the color of the bones, and the color of the bones tells me what each of those bones are supposed to be doing. So I automatically know from the color of that bone whether I want rotation or location or any of these things. And I'll also show the control rig on this. So I have a control rig that, if you look at the original skeleton here, all of these bones are just pulled from different places to create this trunk. That's the skull bone, face nose bridge, face nose center, face nose base, teeth, chin, upper lips. So I basically took all of those extra bones that we got for shape sliders and I used them in the trunk, because even though the face will still have some shape sliders that will adjust the elephant, just not the ones I've used in the trunk. Of course, you could adjust the trunk in certain ways because of those extra bones. But because I used all these unusual bones, I needed a special rig. So this other rig, the original, the Bento rig, is attached to this custom rig, and it's the custom rig that are driving all these different parts. So the trunk is totally taken over by the custom rig. The mouth is because of the bones in the trunk, mostly, even though it was probably good for me to do that anyways. And these like blue tinted metallic like bones are the ear bones. But that's a look at the new Bento rig and some of the things you can do, the updater, how easy it is. Have a good one, everyone.